Shoplogix was an integral piece of the 2020 strategy, which was meant to renovate the company from the ground up. And Shoplogix has helped us confirm investment, efficiency improvements that we expected, as well as to help us find opportunities to improve across the piece. There's multiple different ways that it's adding value.
The digital transformation of Shoplogix to the performance of the plant has been pretty remarkable. It's allowed us to see the data that was never visible to us before. So we can look at any machine, any operation throughout the facility. We can look at it on a per shift basis. We can look at it daily, weekly, monthly, and do data mining that leads us to opportunities that will allow us to deploy our lean team and get better production out of the assembly cells.
After Shoplogix came on board, we communicated a lot better and a lot quicker to finalize and find our opportunities within our presses.
On our assembly cells, after looking at Shoplogix data and understanding what the micro stoppages were for and some of the bottlenecks of the operation, we were able to smooth out the operation, reduce some labor within the cell itself, and then obviously that opens up capacity for future business.
Shoplogix has been a huge bolster in our customers' confidence when they come into our plants and see a standard system, whether they're in Europe, whether they're in China, the Southeast region or the Northwest region of our footprint in North America. They're really impressed by the fact that everything looks the same, the transparency's there when they're walking the shop floor.
The communication between the operators is improved because it brings them together as a team. They're all looking at that score and they see the goal. If they start dropping a little low, hey, we fall to 85%. We need to get back up to 90.
Through the use of Shoplogix, it allows us to bring data into our team performance center that we have our morning meetings with every day, and allows the entire team to understand how the shop has performed for the previous 24 hours.
Are multiple. First, you point to continuous improvement projects, which we can arrive at through using data in Shoplogix. Second is natural efficiencies that we've picked up for our ability to actually see true cycle time. The third area is true capacity or utilization on our capacity. And then the last one is standardization of how we collect our OEE and our OEC information and our data.
Whiteboards throughout our plant that shows the area's production rates. We also have monitors at each station, at each production press, that shows the operators, visitors, or ourselves as management coming through the plant to visualize our ideas. The collars are a nice far away visual, as well as once you get up to the screen, it shows you more detail from the pieces per hour to the scrap pieces produced to the downtime minutes.
When you try to do an enterprise solution like this, you have to make sure that you're putting standardization in so that people are making the data go to work for them effectively. And I think Shoplogix is unique in the fact that they put the dots together for a company, so it's just not raw data where everybody has to work at figuring out how they put scrap with capacity, with uptime, and say, hey, how am I going to report out all this and what's important and what isn't important? And we've seen some really cool projects that have saved, even in one swing, just north of $800,000.
What used to take me hours, if not days, to sift through the data collection system that we had prior to Shoplogix, the accuracy of the data was somewhat questionable. But with Shoplogix, I can run production summary reports, quality reports, OEE waterfalls.
Shoplogix has played a role in the zero defect strategy and ultimately the 2020 strategy that's improved our quality over the course of the last 24 months and have gotten us awards with Ford, General Motors, and FCA.
Shoplogix can be considered as a major step towards process automation. Using Shoplogix, you will be able to build exceptions and measure production against those exceptions, enabling to score them in real time. This is the biggest differentiator of Shoplogix from other MES systems like Pi and Prophecy. The Form 9 mass balance tool helps to define true standards and center lines at the unit of op level. Shoplogix helps to digitize the Form 9 mass balance flow down to the unit of op level. Shoplogix empowers manufacturers to automatically compare what's happening on the shop floor against what they have planned or should be happening on the shop floor in real time. The real-time OEE generating feature helps us to eliminate the manipulation of OEE generation and the dependencies on K-Flash. Also, the solution of Shoplogix is scalable, which helps in standardization across the entire Kellogg network.